Today's mindfulness practice is called Loving Kindness Affirmations. When we are experiencing any kind of difficulty, it might not be our first thought to turn towards an attitude of loving kindness. Quite often, when we are upset with ourselves, with another, or with the world at large, kindness and compassion is the last thing we want to consider. Yet while loving kindness might not be our first inclination, consciously turning towards its energy with openness and care often turns out to be a deeply settling and restorative practice. The Buddhist practice of loving kindness is one of compassion, helping us to approach our hurts and our pain from a place of warmth, care, and unconditional acceptance. A traditional loving kindness practice begins with an expression of self-compassion. Cultivating that tenderness towards ourselves helps us to then offer this loving energy to others that come into our awareness. The following practice highlights various loving kindness affirmations you might explore depending upon what you are experiencing at present. Forgiveness affirmations. Each one of us has been on both the giving and the receiving side of hurt, whether consciously or unconsciously. This human experience can be tricky, and so often we hurt others without realizing it. Forgiveness, therefore, is a powerful practice that can help to free us from the hurt we've experienced and also from the hurt we may have unknowingly caused. In a safe, quiet space, repeat each of the following affirmations slowly. Either silently or out loud will be fine. Moving through this list at least 3 times before moving on. May I forgive the hurt I have caused others. May I forgive the hurt that others have caused me. May I forgive and be forgiven. Again, move through this list at least 3 times before moving on. You can pause this video now and resume when you're ready. Self-love affirmations. The traditional metta meditation or loving kindness meditation begins with expressions of self-care and compassion. To harness the power of these affirmations, find a comfortable and quiet space where you can silently repeat this group of statements at least 3 times. May I be loved. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be at peace. Again, repeat this group of statements at least 3 times. You can pause the video now and resume when ready. Compassion affirmations. After grounding yourself in self-compassion, try offering loving kindness to others through the same type of mental repetition. As you move through each of the following categories, consider one person who fits the description. Repeat the loving kindness phrase to the image of them in your mind. Close your eyes for this practice. Someone you love. Someone to whom you feel neutral. Someone who is a stranger to you. Someone you have difficulties with. All living beings. Please note, granting forgiveness to someone we have difficulties with does not mean that we can continue to stay in relationships with this person. We may or we may not. Particularly in cases of abuse, forgiveness does not come above measures to take care of ourselves. Use the same affirmations as you used before, but this time extend them outwards. May you be loved. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be at peace. Reflection questions. How did it feel to grant forgiveness to the hurt you've both caused and experienced? How did it feel to offer yourself words of self-compassion? How did it feel to offer self-compassion outwards to your loved ones, to strangers, to those with whom you have challenges? When we think of practicing mindfulness in our daily lives, a number of concepts and topics usually come to mind. We think about being present in this moment. We might even reflect on the importance of practicing compassion for others. Or the notion of mindfulness might call to mind various meditation practices, spiritual leaders, or cultural traditions. Rarely, though, do we think of the concept of love. In our modern world, the idea of love is usually interpreted in its romantic sense. It's sometimes associated with lust for another person or for a deep appreciation for a particular person, thing, place, or experience. However, love can be much more than this. Without practicing self-compassion, it's impossible to develop loving kindness affirmation for other beings. In this mindfulness exercise, you'll first need to learn to love yourself. Once you've acknowledged that you yourself deserve love and compassion, you can then begin to learn how to apply loving kindness to others and to all aspects of your life. This involves learning to forgive others. Everyone makes mistakes, and we all deserve to be forgiven for them, regardless of the circumstances. You'll practice forgiving yourself and forgiving others in turn. I hope you've enjoyed this meditation practice today, and until next time, live love and magic.